Whoa, things are getting intense. Welcome back to Machine Universe. Grab a seat as we explore some of the most unpredictable moments in heavy logging history. The way that trunk just folds the metal like paper is honestly hard to watch. Honestly, it looks like Walter White gave up the crystal business to try tree service, but things aren't going great. He's totally feeling the rock star vibe with that axe until reality almost takes his leg off. That was way too close. Some say cutting the big ones helps sustain the forest's health. It's a perspective not everyone might know about. What do you think? That's not just mud, it's a total swamp. I honestly didn't think he'd make it an inch.
Hey! Astasız Mario hayat verdi.
Whoa! Oops. You can't even call this an accident when the stump cut is pointing right at the neighbor's living room. Just wild.
Wow.
The escape path is more important than the cut itself. It looks like the truck is wearing a giant wig. I wonder if he can even see the steering wheel. Processing logs is much easier with the Clearman HD 852. The video shows the lift and shift movement and the butt-reducing head working in tandem. It's an American-made solution for high-speed professional log processing operations. Check out this Bandit 21XP working a crane job in Sydney. It's chewing through Australian grey box, a timber known for its extreme density. Even at 1,850 pounds per cubic yard, the Cummins engine provides steady power, making quick work of these massive hardwood logs. So much power in one person. Ladders and chainsaws are a classic disaster combo. You don't need a math degree to see this coming. One slip and it's game over, yet they make it look like a Sunday drive. While trees stabilize soil on a hillside, they can actually do the opposite on a rocky cliff by breaking it apart. See that? That's a classic kickback from hitting a hidden tension point. Every load of wood on the highway represents a driver who survived routes like this. It's a high-stakes game every single day.
Так, вроде.
Your back and lower spine will definitely thank you for this invention. It's so much easier than using a traditional axe.
Tu заліза на алюміній. Красавець! Ратаєш і все. Бум!
He mistook the police station's trees for a parking spot. The Timber Pro TL755D is a beast on the West Coast. Watch it single-cut trees over 27 inches with impressive stability on this steep terrain. If he hits even a slight curve at this angle, the centrifugal force is going to pull that whole truck down. Take a seat and watch this powerhouse work. It's handling an 18-inch log with a very thin kerf, which is a dream for any mill owner. Notice how the boards come out perfectly flat without that annoying wave effect. Here's a great look at a MM Quad resaw and a heavy-duty carriage in action. In the world of hardwood, especially with species like eucalyptus, precision is key. This mill combines high-tech sensors with massive power to ensure every cut is clean and every log is fully utilized.
But where we gonna fucking go? It is gonna come down. Oh! Oh my god! It fell! Holy shit! Oh my god! I got it on tape! Oh my god! I got that on tape! Hey, Tom! Trees, Jesus.
Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. Get out of here.
One wrong cut, and the whole neighborhood just lost power. That's going to be an expensive fix. That IH5288 is a classic beauty, but seeing that chain tight without a damper makes me a little nervous for the glass. would you do in this situation? I think I'd be calling for professional backup before making that first cut. A big saw is heavy to lug around all day. If you know your angles like this guy, a 50 cubic centimeters gets the job done just fine. The logging life starts with the heavy trunks. It's a specialized school of driving that not everyone can handle easily.
Oh. Salió, güey.
Tractors are incredibly powerful, yet they can be very dangerous if we don't use them with care.
Here we are in London, taking down some urban trees. Hey, Andy, right there. Do you want to? I want you to,
Did not see that.
They call themselves tree dicks, and they definitely lived up to the name today. At least they are honest about the mess they made. This multi-rip saw is all about consistency. The Samex feeder keeps the material flowing smoothly into the circular blades, turning rough timber into finished products with minimal fuss for the operator. There's a specific sound when the wood finally gives.
How we keep getting these lot clearings, I don't know. We don't ever do lot clearings. Timber. Beautiful.
I've noticed that an open face notch really helps. It keeps the hinge working longer until the tree is almost on the ground. It's interesting to see how a cabover helps more in these tight spots than a long-nosed truck would. Pulling in tandem is tricky. If they don't hit the gas at the exact same second, they're just wasting energy and digging deeper holes.
Давай, давай!
Да он его ломает! Сейчас
уйди!
трос лопнет. Он знает, что он делает.
Не, да пусть уйдет. Какой уж на тебя куда? Вся крона-то ветер. Пошла. Все.
Cutting something that big so near a structure requires perfect math, and they were just off.
Пиздец.
That rope is tight enough to play a tune on. Makes you wonder which is going to snap first, the line or the bumper. That 180 rotation is the real game changer here. It lets the operator hit those awkward angles without having to reposition the entire rig every single time.
That was a little close.
Just watching this makes my palms sweaty. That's a lot of height. What does 40% of an entire region's timber harvest look like in one place? You're seeing it. Nelson Pine Industries in New Zealand operates on this colossal scale, processing 1 million cubic meters annually. The sheer volume of logs moving through this single yard stacked stories high is a logistical marvel that almost defies belief. What an absolute beast of a grinder. The HG6800TX grinder just seems to devour everything thrown at it. You can imagine the force behind its 950 HP aggressive infeed. It looks unstoppable on a land clearing site. That's called a barber chair. Easily the most dangerous thing that happens in tree work. His biggest fight today isn't the tree, it's that pull cord. A real look at the difficulty of forest extraction. Fully loaded logging trucks are hauling massive weight uphill through swampy ground in Durango. A true test of machine against tough terrain. Kinda looks like a tractor would have done the job way easier, doesn't it? The problem seems to come from holding the brakes too long. Breaking through the slope causes the skidder to swing sideways. Once the logs begin pushing, only acceleration keeps control ahead of the load and prevents the truck from twisting. Looked dangerous and pointless. Felt like a full-on chainsaw massacre out there. That tree could have gone 3 different ways. Not sure he knew which one. Those trailer tires are just 2 inches from the bridge railing. Great driving. A custom-built shear by the Mishaps family. Instead of buying a commercial unit, a father-son team just decided to develop and build their own massive branch shears. Imagine the expertise required to fabricate a hydraulic tool specifically for clearing forest roads efficiently. That's it for today's highlights. If you want to see more, check out our playlist. Thanks for being here on Machine Universe. Peace.